All right. So paperclip, I'm not, the best artist. Roughly looks like that, right?
Yeah, little loop in a big loop.
So what you would normally do with a paperclip, right?
Yeah.
Is this all right? I don't like how I did that. This part in red would be on like one side of the pages, right?
Yes.
And then this side in green would be on the other side. Okay?
Yeah. I agree.
Now what they were doing was that part of the red was on one side. And then all of this was on the other. So like they were using it upside down? I guess
What? How does that
thing.
even work?
It doesn't, that's the thing. Their pages were falling out, so I had to fix them.
Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing
Golf with your friends.
I must have missed that
if
part of
both
the lore.
of you missed it, then probably it was just me not thinking.
Well,
so.
hey,
No, I
make
remember
sure
it. It's just that I remember you telling me about it. So I don't think I would have gotten it off rip.
No,
Well, you
no
know
worries.
update the wiki page. That's all I'm saying. This is the perfect
Update the
time to
wiki.
update the wiki.
Yeah?
And
Go ahead, Shane.
Yeah, Shane's updating our wiki.
Yeah,
No, that was
Shane. Shane's just in charge of the
Yeah.
wiki.
Yep. He's the lore master.
I forgot about this lore.
It says mod. Yeah, it's just I like to check the logs. We all did great. I love to check the logs sometimes, and it's just like edited by Galir, edited by Galir, updated by Galir. Dude, I learned stuff about myself from the wiki.
Yeah, like what?
That I'm dyslexic.
Dude,
I have
you
a hard
didn't need to
time
go on
reading
a
the
wiki
wiki.
to learn that. We could have told you that.
I was like, what is this? I was like, guys, can someone help me read this? And then I learned. I wish I knew
Dude, I learned I was bisexual.
from the
No
wiki.
wiki.
Dustin, you learned you were Asian, right?
Yeah.
Imagine.
Oh
Dude.
boy, how y'all
I was
doing?
thinking, good. Actually, I was thinking about it.
Yeah?
Or more specifically, I remembered what I had said about wanting to do my 23andMe and see what part of Africa I'm from.
Yes, I do recall
think
you
I-
talking about this.
I think I really want to do it. But if I'm
Do
not
it.
from Chad, I'm gonna be so upset.
I don't know why you think that you would be from Chad. The odds of you being from Chad are unlikely, unless you
It's
go
not
like far, far back.
It's not that I want to. It's not that I think it's likely. I just want it. I want to be a Chad, born and raised.
So, all right, so Matt.
I want Chad in my blood. That's what I'm looking for.
So before you do these results, let me ask you this, okay?
Find someone with a DNA from Chad.
I know you don't obviously have a relationship with your dad. I won't even say a good relationship. I'll just say any relationship.
Oh, I learned that on the wiki too.
But like, was he born in the U.S.? Do you know?
No. Wait, yes, he was. I'm almost sure.
All right. So like, do you know if like his parents, like, do you know what generation it was that made it to the U.S.?
No idea.
Because knowing which generation came to the U.S. would honestly make it much easier to guess, probably.
Yeah, I have no idea, nor do I really have a way of figuring that out.
Okay. Because, like, if I had to take a guess, I'm trying to think here what I would guess.
I'd guess Nigerian.
Nigerian would be the safe guess.
It's
just because-
almost always Nigerian.
Well, Nigeria is the most populated country in Africa.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got the highest population, so naturally, yeah, most of
Dude,
it.
actually, that could be sick if I was from Nigeria, and then I'll just randomly start DMing you guys, being like, "Hey, I got some gold, guys. I need this gold to be moved."
So you got plenty of options. It just have to be Chad.
All right, I'll take the. There, yeah, I can.
Dude, imagine if you were Kenyan.
Ma- oh no!
Forget about
if
it.
If he was Kenyan, I think that would be the worst case for him.
No, I'd be like, where am I? I'd be like, where am I from again?
What about Djibouti?
Ooh, that could be cool too.
The possibilities are endless.
I think
All
I could
right,
come
Matt.
up-
This
I
is what
think
we do. You ready?
I could come up with a bit wherever it is. I just think Chad would be. That's the what I want most.
All right, Matt. This is what we do. You ready?
Mhm.
Step 1, you do the 23andMe. Okay.
Yes.
Step 2, we find out which African nation you mostly have heritage in. Okay.
Yeah.
Because realistically, your report's going to say several countries, but so let's look at whichever one it says the most, right?
Yeah.
Step 3, we go there and we do a podcast.
Can we just go there? Go to that country?
Well, we would have to yeah, I mean, obviously we're recording the podcast and then getting back here and uploading it because there's not going to be internet potentially. But, yeah.
We make it. We make.
And we just hope that it's not like Eritrea or somewhere where there's currently war going on.
That would be fun to record.
That would be fun.
Dude, podcast. Dude, we find your, like, 5th cousin 3 times removed.
Oh Lord.
Matt, think of it like this, okay?
Yeah. Man.
We could find your 5th cousin 3 times removed and ask them for the money that your dad owes.
I'm gonna ask my like long distant relative from my dad's back child support.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Worst thing you can say is no.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe they're really nice.
I guess.
Yeah,
I
dude,
guess
you
either-
could be related to a Nigerian prince.
That would be sick. And then he's like, "Yeah, I can get that to you. Just give me your bank information." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, man. Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
Of course. Yeah, sure.
That's all.
Dude, isn't it awesome when things just work out?
Just work out great." Can we
Perfect.
do what that that YouTuber did in Japan lately? Lazy Yang
Can you be more specific?
so this guy or like group of people, I think, they went to Japan
How dare
and
they?
I know, and they tried doing this thing like I want to get from the top of the bottom of Japan to the top of Japan for free, like
For free. Okay.
not spending any money, and
All right.
basically that turned into pretending they were homeless, and then of trying to avoid the fare on public transportation.
Right.
And just generally being a nuisance,
Yes.
and getting like stopped by the police multiple times.
Yes.
And he got getting a lot of shit from it on the internet.
Yeah, understandably so. Whoops.
So I say we do that. Let's go be terrible tourists in a foreign country.
All
'Cause
right.
apparently that's what's
Can
fun.
we choose the foreign country?
Yeah. No.
All right. So New Zealanders are pretty nice, from my understanding. So I think we could pull it off there.
Oh, we can go see Gaben.
We're gonna go see Gay who?
My friend Ben, who's gay Ben.
Oh shit,
No, Gabe Newell.
dude, Gay Ben. More
I
like
was
bi
I was gonna jokingly say Gabe knew. I didn't know that you were being serious.
Yeah,
That's
genuinely, yeah. Gabe
awesome.
Newell. Gabe Ben. No, my.
I didn't know
Dude.
Gabe was a Kiwi.
He moved there at the start of the pandemic. You not hear about that?
No, I didn't know that.
He moved there, and like I don't know if like he did or if I don't know if this is true information or if it's alleged information. Well, it's true that he's there. He went there at the start of the pandemic. I'm pretty sure he like paid for citizenship there. 'Cause I think you can just pay for citizenship in some countries.
Yeah, there's a lot of countries where you can do that, but it costs a stupid amount of money.
Yeah, I think from what I remember reading, again, it could just be a little bit of misinformation. on
Yeah,
the
but if you're
internet.
Gabe Newell, you probably got that money.
Oh,
Yeah, I
probably,
think
almost certainly. Yeah.
something like think it may have been like in the realm of like $100,000.
Oh, it can go way higher than that, Matt.
I'll see if
There's a lot of countries where if you want to pay for citizenship, it's like 5 to 10 million.
Yeah, I'll see if I can.
Because the whole idea is, oh, you want to be a citizen of our country, then either you're gonna be a skilled worker and have a job that we want you to have, or you're gonna contribute to our GDP in other ways, such as just giving us a donation. That's more common with a lot of smaller countries. That's why a lot of like the extremely wealthy people have citizenship in Monaco, because you can pay for citizenship in Monaco. You don't have to live there to be a citizen. And if you store your money in Monaco, then it doesn't get taxed basically at all.
Oh.
So that's like how the stupid wealthy avoid taxes, is they become Monaco citizens as well as US. Or wherever their home country is. So yeah, that's all fun.
Well, you know what? I'm glad. I'll be glad to know that information.
Yeah, when you become a millionaire.
Yeah, and I need to figure out taxes, and I need to figure out how to avoid taxes.
Right, well, I'm glad to help you.
God forbid you ever pay taxes.
I will never pay taxes. I don't even know what they are, man. How am I supposed to pay for? Why am I getting taxed without being represented? That's my
What do you
question.
mean you are represented?
I don't think so.
I
Yeah, you
mean,
are. We have a representative.
Where's the guy? Where's the person in Congress that's like, I'm representing Matt?
Well, that would be our representative in the House.
Yeah, why do I have
And our
the same
2
representative?
senators.
Why do I have the same representative as you? We're different people.
Because we live... because we're in a representative democracy. And not a total democracy. And B, because we live near each other.
I have to put a stop to that.
I think everyone gets their own representative.
I mean, that's just what a total democracy is.
Each
Well, no,
every
It's a
individual-
really
That's
bad
me
idea.
No, that's me representing myself. I don't want that.
No, not that. Yeah. You get a representative. I get a representative. Robert gets a
Okay,
representative.
so alright, so if that's the case, then let me ask you this, Dustin, okay?
Mhm.
Can I be your representative and can you be my representative?
No,
Well, you'd
That's
have to
fine.
elect me.
that's conflict of interest.
Dustin, are you
represent
on the ballot to be my representative?
I'm thinking about it.
Alright, Matt, are you on the ballot to be my representative?
Actually, no. Here's what we do, right?
Yeah?
I represent Dustin.
Okay.
Dustin represents Rob,
Okay.
and you, Rob, represent me.
And I represent you, Matt?
Yeah.
Black people should be able to vote.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm waiting for.
Also, every city should become walkable, and
Mhm.
the city and the roads that have cars on them need to end in a cul-de-sac.
Dude, see, I love my representative. He's speaking the truth, man.
Also, no taxation of African Americans at all to repay for slavery damages or something.
No
Reparate.
gay marriage.
What?
No gay marriage.
Rob,
Wait, what?
You elected-
Orange
Rob,
is illegal.
Can I
Rob,
fire my representative?
Rob,
Holy
you
Should have
elect-
voted better, idiot. See you in 8 years.
fuck. Who voted this
We-
asshole in?
we serve for life, bitch. What are you talking about?
I, as the Robert representative, says no
Hashtag
taxes
not
for
my
billionaires.
representative. Dude, I'm gonna get the fucking immigrant to be my representative.
We gotta get. We're instituting a lifespan on video games. After 10 years, you can't play them anymore. Clear out your
Matt, that
library.
fucks you over.
16 years.
I was like, TF2 is over the 10 years, buddy. You want to try again? What did you say? 16 years?
16 years old.
So that covers me what? Till 07? Shit,
Yep.
that knocks out a lot of Pokemon games. Fuck. No, I don't like that.
I was targeting Crystal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Crystal's one of the ones that you knock out.
Oh, let's
Because
go.
Crystal's from 2000.
Got it, boys.
07 knocks out Gen 4, though, as well.
Wait,
Well,
really?
technically it doesn't knock out Platinum. I think it's just Diamond and Pearl.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't like that.
What?
I was like, oh, I played those games when I was a kid. There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, 2007, we were 9 years old, friend.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Fine.
Well-
I'll give you your video games back.
Cool.
No time limit on video games.
Perfect.
They don't have an expiration date.
Good. Maybe my representative isn't a total duck.
I don't represent
I
you.
never say anything.
I represent Dustin.
Oh, yeah, true. You represent Dustin.
Mhm.
Yeah, never mind. My representative still sucks.
Hey, you should have voted better. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't remember voting. This is
No
a
one ever
fake
does.
election. The election was stolen.
Oh, bother.
I demand a recount of the votes.
Luigi, they stole the election. What election? Exactly.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy.
I want to. Oh wait, they found a guy to be the house dude now.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they
now
found a guy,
have
alright.
Yeah, they found the
speaker.
best guy. I
Oh,
still
the
They
best of the
certainly found a
best.
guy. He is
Wouldn't
one of
be hard
the
to do
representatives of the house.
yeah,
worse.
he truly is.
Yeah.
He represents.
Genuinely
something.
don't know how they ended up agreeing on this fucker, but okay.
Oh, I think I do. I think I know. I think he probably said like a couple of slurs and was like, "Yeah, we like this guy."
No, because the issue is that I mean, obviously he had the far right support. The issue is how did he get the moderate Republican support?
They don't care.
No, some of them do.
They don't. They just vote for him.
Well, that's why I'm confused. But yeah, that's incredibly frustrating because this guy is a fucking total whack job.
Yeah, and he's probably going to be president for not president, or he might. He's too damn close. Biden
He'll be
and Kamala
speaker
are
for
just-
at least the next couple months.
honestly knowing.
From there, it becomes a question of does the House maintain control?
Hey, history guy.
I'm assuming that's me, so yes.
Yeah. How did they decide the order of like the presidency thing?
You're gonna have to the
'Cause, like,
presidential
after the
succession.
after the vice president is speaker of the house, and after speaker of the house, it's somebody.
I
How did they
believe
decide
after
which
the
is more important than the other?
okay, so first of all, it's worth noting that the actual line of presidential succession was not firmly established until I believe after JFK's assassination. Like they waited a stupid long time to formalize the order.
Okay.
But basically what they did was they said, well, after the vice president, it should become the next highest person who was at least sort of elected into an office.
Bro,
So that
Okay.
became
bro, someone from
the
Colorado.
head of the
he was
Senate.
someone else, fuck.
I believe that becomes head of the Senate. From there, I believe it goes, and this is off the top of my memory, so I might be wrong. But I believe after head of Senate, it becomes Speaker of the House. After Speaker of the House, it becomes President pro tempore.
Well, I thought
Which-
speaker of the house was the third one.
I don't think it is. I think
That's
head of
what
the
I've-
Senate is.
That's what
third.
I've been hearing. 'Cause everywhere I've been hearing.
All
has
right,
been,
let me
like, the
check.
second-
Hang on, let me
saying
check.
Yeah,
that
because
the
that's
two
what everyone's
guys-
freaking out about. Like this guy is
he's
next
second
in line
in
after
line.
Kamala.
Yeah.
I don't know why people would freak out about that.
Because
I don't want him to be that close.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's not like Kamala Harris is gonna die anytime soon.
Hey, all right, mark that off on your calendars, boys.
Okay, so my
Rob the Gamer
apologies. So
115
it
just
is
said-
Speaker of the House and then the head of the Senate, which I believe is the President pro tempore.
Rob the Gamer 115 just said nothing ever bad will happen.
So it's because
to Kamala
of-
Harris.
They base it on like how much power they had. They had to be someone that like is roughly voted in.
Yeah, so it's someone that they want to try to keep it to someone voted in, even if it's not voted in by like the entire country.
Yeah.
They want to do that. And typically the heads of the Senate and the House are members who have been around a long time.
Yeah.
And they also, not always, obviously in this case, but they tend to line up with whatever party currently has power anyway.
Okay.
So it goes head of the House, head of the Senate, and then it becomes all of the secretaries.
Mm-hmm.
And then the order as far as the secretaries go is actually based on the order that the office was created.
Okay.
So the first three are the Secretary of State, Treasury, Defense, and Attorney General. And that's literally because those are the first four members of the cabinet when the cabinet positions were first created. Which is why last in order is Secretary of Homeland Security, because that is the most recent position added.
How many down the line do I get my boy in transportation to be president? Because I feel like that's the only way we're getting walkable cities.
Secretary of
public transport.
Transportation is technically 14th in line. However, currently they are 13th in line because the current Secretary of Labor is actually ineligible to be president.
Why?
Based on the name, presumably not born in the United States.
Oh, yo. So we need 13.
Secretary of Labor is Julie Su, which I'm assuming is a Korean name?
So what you're saying is that if to get my high speed, I know that is the Department of Transportation guy. I don't remember his name. I'm
Pete
pretty sure
Buttigieg.
Each of the judge.
he's gay.
Yes.
He is gay.
So how long until so 13 little happy accidents have to happen for me to get
you would
my
basically
big, for
need
me
there
to
to
get
be an
my
accident. You would need there to be an accident at the a quote unquote accident at the what's the name of the speech? Shit.
Not facing the nation.
No, you're
Addressing
close.
the-
You're close.
Tread-
Kid
Nation.
No,
No,
shut up.
shut up.
Fuck.
The president's address.
Yes.
Addressing the nation.
Yeah, it's something like that. We both know what it is. We're forgetting the name.
So I basically that something has to happen there. For me
And
to
you would
get
need
my,
the Pete Buttigieg to be the designated survivor.
for me to get my.
But the issue is that no one even knows who the fucking designated survivor is until the speech has started. So
You get your what, Matt?
I do have a question about that, but what I'm trying to say is that's what I need to happen to get like my big gay high speed rail.
Well,
Like
Pete
my
Buttigieg
high-speed-
doesn't particularly care about high speed rail, so
What?
better luck next time.
But he's like he's the transportation guy.
Yeah,
Is it
just make more highways, is what he says.
what?
Yeah, transportation.
But wait, he could be pro. Wait, but if
Could be if you wanted to.
Oh, things
Wait,
just
you're
got more
telling-
interesting. Actually.
Wait, you're telling me that the main guy for that my main hope for transportation, the big transportation guy
yeah.
is a goddamn we need to make that 14-lane highway a 16-lane highway kind of guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this card. I hate this country.
I mean, Biden's that kind of guy, so
yeah, but I don't care about Biden.
Biden put him in.
Why-
I'm saying you shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you do understand that the way that these people get their jobs is the president chooses them and then they're approved by the Senate, right?
I am aware
Joe,
of that.
Joe Biden went, "Hey, you gave me your electoral votes. You like cars, right?" And then people just went, "Yeah." It's like, okay, Secretary of Transportation.
It's more that, hey, Buttigieg, you supported me when you dropped.
Yeah, so I said, yeah, you gave me your votes.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah.
I'm gonna be the person of transportation.
Matt, I have a question for you, okay?
Does it
And you don't. I'm assuming the answer is no, because the answer for me also would have been no, and I'll be shocked if you know this, all right?
Mhm.
Besides Buttigieg, who we've been talking about, okay?
Yep.
Could you name a single person in the cabinet?
Barack Obama?
No.
Marty Walsh used to be there, but then he quit.
Yep.
Um.
I'm looking at the list of names, and there's only one name I even recognize. So.
Yeah, there's no way.
The only
No
name
way
I
I
actually
would.
recognize here is Merrick Garland.
Oh yeah.
Also, what's this designated survivor thing you were talking about?
Oh, do you not know?
Is that like when they rig the game? Like Jeff Probst is like, you're gonna win.
No.
So don't even worry.
So because of the line of succession, okay?
Yeah, like Robert E. Lee was like, "Woo, hate the
No. So because of the line of succession,
Mhm.
and they're like, okay. So imagine the worst case scenario where a foreign nation, launches like a nuclear attack on the U.S. and they basically just try to wipe out our entire government, okay?
Yeah.
So the biggest time that they would want to do that would be when as many politicians are gathered together at the same time, right?
Yeah, they made a movie about this. It's called
Right.
Waters Fall.
So that moment is what me and Dustin were trying to remember the name of.
State of the Union.
Thank you. Okay, there we go. The State of the Union address.
I was googling as you were explaining the thing to him.
Thank
State
you.
of the
State of the Union. So during the State of the Union, the president's obviously there, vice president, basically everyone in the line of succession, a bunch of senators, bunch of members of the House,
all of them?
basically the entire government, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, wow, imagine if a nuclear bomb was dropped on the building that we were holding this in and everyone died. That would be catastrophic.
Yes.
Because what do you do from there? You don't have a government, basically, and it would become anarchy. So, and this is, remember, the line of succession happened during the Cold War. So, like, it wasn't that crazy of a thing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
So they said, all right, well, just to be safe, we're going to choose one person from the line of succession. Usually it's one of the senators, or one of the secretaries. And instead of them going to the State of the Union address, they are going to be hiding out in a bunker, hidden away, where there is no shot at all that they could be in any danger at all.
Oh, jeez.
And they will watch the State of the Union be televised.
Do they?
And we're also not going to tell anyone who that person is until the meeting is underway.
Do they like hire like an actor to be a stand-in for them?
No.
Oh my god, that would be great.
But like they put him in a bunker. It is heavily protected. There's a bunch of guards. And basically the guy just gets whoever it is, they just basically get comfy and just kind of relax and watch the State of the Union on TV.
And honestly, really hope that nothing happens.
Yeah, basically. They're like, fuck. Well, on the other hand, it's like, damn, if something happened right now, I'd be president. Fuck. How the
Would you
fuck am
want
I
to be
supposed
president in
play?
that situation?
Yeah, I would
No,
not want to
no.
be president when the
I'd be
entire
terrified
government...
if I became president immediately after the State of the Union got nuked.
I'd be like, I wish I was there, honestly.
I'd rather be in that building right now.
Holy shit!
Christ, I just worked with trains, dude. I don't know how to deal with this. I just built highways. Now I'm the president during this.
I'm fucking the commerce dude. Like, I don't know if we got much money to fix this one, guys. Oh, jeez.
I'm the Secretary of Labor. I just work with unions or whatever. I don't know anything about being president.
Unless the guy that did this is Jeff Bezos, I have no idea what to do.
That being said, though, and this is genuinely like the most important thing at this point about the designated survivor, Matt, is that people will legitimately place bets on who the designated survivor is for each State of the Union.
Oh, of course.
So they'll be like, you know what? I'm going to bet $500 that the Secretary of Agriculture is going to be the designated survivor.
Oh, God. There's got to be a clause that's like, it can be anyone except agriculture.
Nope. It can be. I think the only clause is if it's someone who is not eligible to be president, then obviously there's no reason to make them the designated survivor, basically.
God, I can't imagine being agriculture and then having to take on that job.
Also, I have a sad update for you, Matt.
What?
So, it turns out, no, I said your boy, the Secretary of Transportation, was 13 in line because of Secretary of Labor.
Yeah.
So I reread the note about the Secretary of Labor, and it's actually a bit more interesting. Well, I think it's interesting. Where no one actually knows if she would be eligible to be in the line of presidential succession, because technically has not formally been approved by the Senate. She is an acting secretary right now.
Okay.
And it's never been stated whether acting secretaries are actually part of these line of succession.
Ah.
That being said, Secretary of Energy and Secretary of Homeland Security, yeah, they are not allowed to be in the presidency. Not born in the U.S.
Yeah, okay. All right, I have another question about the line of succession. How far down does it go?
Just in general?
Like okay, yeah, you have the big names, but how long until like there's no way that there's like it's written out. Like, all right, we had all right, so the country went through a bad time, guys.
Are
you
asking
the security
like
that was with the lone survivor or whatever?
Are you asking like how many names are on the list?
How long until our mayor is given the presidency?
Well, the line of succession goes down to a total of 18 names. And then after those 18 people, in theory, no one knows. Basically, if all 18 of those people are killed, you no longer have the United States.
Well, states are still here.
So how long until our mayor is president?
Yeah.
You would probably have to kill a couple
millionth.
I don't know about millions.
He's a mayor.
But certainly like tens, maybe hundreds of thousands.
I want to know my number.
Your number in order.
I've been watching the news for the past month. People like 250, 500 people are dying every single day. How long until? Well, actually, I don't think any government officials would show up at my work because they would probably be higher than me. How long until like Secret Service agent number 67 comes to my workplace and is like, Mr. President, your time.
You're in the billions.
I like the wait. I like the idea. Not of Matt suddenly inheriting the presidency because everyone else died, but the fact that all of these people died and Matt is still at work.
Hey, they gotta fucking eat, man.
And that he's somehow higher than the federal agent telling him that he's president.
That too.
Well, the Secret Service can't. Okay, you can't have the Secret Service people have to just not be excused from the list because they need people to protect. And what if they all die? Who's gonna protect me?
Well,
Oh
that's the
my
line of
goodness.
succession. Then someone has to become Secret Service.
Okay, so I become president, and you guys become my Secret Service.
Matt, you know
think
what?
you're above us?
Matt, when you elect me as senator, I will try to make it so that number 19 on the list is Matt Smith.
I don't want to be 19.
Well, there's only 18 on the list. I can't put you higher than
We
anyone
were
else.
talking about
I-
secretaries being scared. Imagine that situation. Nuke goes off, State of the Union. Security
And the
guard with the lone survivor.
was killed.
Yeah, because
They're
of
like,
his security
"Shit,
was
we-
double agent.
Shit, we approved this as a joke. We didn't think this would actually happen.
No, here's the issue.
President Smith, we
I
need to
don't-
get you inaugurated, I guess.
To get you-
We don't know
yes.
what we're doing.
Put your hand on the Bible. No. Here's the thing. I don't want to be 19th on the list.
I'll want it.
I want.
All right, well, then you're going to have to get elected like everyone else.
I want the list to go all the way down. I want it to be clear what number I am on the list.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Well,
I want. What's the population of the United States?
360 million, roughly.
Okay, I want the list to be that long.
And you want to know what number you are on the
And
list.
constantly updating with every person that's born
Every person that's
and every
born-
person that dies.
All right,
Okay,
so
okay,
all right,
well, I
let's
mean,
just
like-
do some. Let's just do some basic
Okay,
arithmetic
well,
for a
like-
second, okay?
Wait, but like,
First of all, Matt, do you want the biggest problem with your thing right now?
yeah.
In order to be president, you have to be 35. So currently, you're ineligible.
Shit. All right. All right. Well, don't put me
So
on the list.
technically speaking, you are not on the list, and you can't
Okay.
be on the list right now.
All right. Well, we can. I can wait.
Okay, so you turn 35. Okay.
Like I turned like to the dot. I turned 35. I'm refreshing the page to see my number.
All right. So here's my question for you. Okay.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what determines the placement of the list? Like, what determines whether you are placed above me or Dustin?
I don't know. I'm not.
Is
good at
it based on your job? Is it based on skill? Is it based on intelligence? Is it just a lottery?
I think you know what. Well, I think essential workers go first.
I mean, okay, define an essential worker.
I have were you working during the pandemic? I think you figured that one out pretty easily.
Okay, so that narrows it down a bit. But I think all three of us are technically in jobs that were
Yeah,
not
we're
shut
essential.
down in the
All three of
pandemic.
us are essential workers.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking
Okay.
about a teacher, a post office worker.
I wasn't saying specifically to knock you guys down.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying I'm just saying that like during the pandemic, I
Okay.
still had a job.
so
and
we'll
other people
say
didn't.
that
I'll say
we'll
essential
say that
workers.
that puts you above. I don't know. We'll say 35% of the population.
Once you get down to the like the working, not the working, like once you get down to the workers, you just got a job that didn't require like I don't know, like you're not a politician. I think famous people go first though.
You think famous people are higher on the list?
I think it goes A-list celebrities,
Okay.
B-list celebrities,
Okay.
essential workers,
Okay.
C-list celebrities,
Okay.
Twitch streamers.
Okay.
As long
What
as
if
you're over
there's
35,
overlap?
there's-
though? What if there's overlap?
Wait, what do you mean?
All right. Well, here's an example. AOC is a Twitch streamer.
Okay, so basically here. Okay, so okay, how about okay? I'm gonna change it.
Is it just based on whatever your higher thing is?
No, so this is
Because
okay,
I mean, I think we would all agree AOC is higher on the list than you.
all right, of course. Okay, here's draft number 2 of how
Okay,
we
yeah.
decided. Okay,
Yep. Listening.
for every like, we list out like what qualities could be important. Like we list out, we make a list of a bunch of like different qualities or like skills that you
Okay.
could have.
Okay.
And for every skill you have, you get a predetermined number of points.
Okay.
And we gamify and turn into a point-based system.
Hmm.
So like for example, I am over 6 feet tall, so I would get points for that.
Yeah.
You would not.
Damn. Okay.
But you
do you remember
you-
Dustin like 5 minutes ago when he was like, "I'm not trying to just put me above you guys."
Well, I mean, I
just
didn't try.
saying.
I mean, I didn't try to put me above you. God did that. But
Shut up.
but then it'd be like, okay, well, let's see. Well, there's got to be a base multiplier for your GPA.
Okay.
So you probably have a higher multiplier than me in that regard.
Probably. Your high school GPA or college?
Well, mine were basically the same, but I
Are
guess
more educated people going to be higher on the list? Like, are we
Yeah.
putting college graduates higher?
Well, I mean, yes. Your
Okay.
degree, you would get a certain number of points for your degree, but then you get a multiplier for your intelligence stat based on your highest completed GPA.
Does it matter what the degree is on?
No, just the ranking.
The degree gets you the base points, and the GPA multiplies to that base points.
Yeah, so like associates, bachelor's, master's, doctorate.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it's. I'm not gonna be like, all right, well, you have a degree in marketing, and this person has a degree in computer science. We're gonna divvy that up. No, I think it's more just based on, do you have an associate's or do you have a bachelor's? So that's how education factors in.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I have a bachelor's, and my GPA was like 3.3. So we would make a score based on that.
That's GPA.
Yeah, thank you, man. I remember in high school, I had a 3.34, and Georgia had a 3.33. It was really fun. It was funny.
God damn.
You want to hear
Beat 'em
something
by it.
kind of funny, Matt?
Yeah.
Quick Miller.
I am pretty sure you actually have a higher college GPA than me.
Yeah, oh, I guess it could come down to.
But
It
I
could come-
had the
it could-
higher high school GPA, I believe.
Yeah, it also could come down. I guess it could come down to your major, because I kind of took film classes, and you took like computer science. Yeah, no,
My GPA tanked because of a gen ed class that I fucked up. So
Minecraft. Yeah, actually, no. I don't think major matters. I think that's just luck of the draw.
yeah, I don't know.
So,
Did
yeah.
I told you guys about the gen ed class I got a D in, right?
Wasn't that the art class?
No, it was a history class.
Oh, he dropped out of that art class.
Yeah, the art class I dropped out of.
Oh, is it history class?
Yeah, well, so I was doing great all semester, right? And I was like, yeah, I got a good grade. And then a couple months went by after the fact. And then, like, November of the next semester, I looked and I had a D, and I was like, wait, what? Turned out I never turned in a paper worth 20% of the grade.
What do you mean you
Whoops.
never? What do you mean you actually just forgot?
It was worth 20% of the grade, and I never did the paper.
Oh shit!
Well, he's never even did it.
Well, I was convinced I had done it. I was like, I definitely did it. I remember doing it. And then I looked and looked and looked on my laptop, and I couldn't find any evidence of me ever writing this paper.
Wow.
So I was like, fuck, maybe I really didn't. So I was like, damn, if I didn't write the paper, and I'm only noticing this 2 months after it, then I don't think I have any leg to stand on to argue anything.
That you did it.
Right. And I mean, I passed the class. It was a gen ed class. This was before I was a history minor, so I didn't really care at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, fuck it, whatever. But yeah, because of that, my comp sci GPA is way better than my overall GPA. Which
Yeah,
is
my,
weird.
No, my major
Only class
GPA
I've ever gotten a D in my life.
Yeah. Is that the worst grade? That's the worst grade you ever gotten?
For an overall class, yeah. I mean, obviously there are tests I failed, but
Yeah, I mean for like overall grades.
yeah, that's the lowest. Yeah,
I think
I never
remember.
failed a class. I mean, that art class I probably would have failed if I stuck with it, but I knew enough to get myself out of it. But no, I never failed a class. I don't think I was ever even in danger of failing a class.
There was one time in middle school, I think I was like, I actually don't even remember what happened. It was like the newspaper class that was in middle school. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
took that one.
At one point, like I got like the progress report and I had like an F in it. And
Weird.
but like I also like never, and I don't even remember like why. But then I like also didn't do anything about it. I just kept doing what I was doing. And then by the end of the class I was fine.
Weird.
Honestly, it feels like something that it's like it feels like it was a dream. I just don't remember. But I also remember like first year of middle school, I got like a C in a class and I almost cried. So I never got a
Oof.
grade that low.
Oof.
And I was like, oh, and then after that, I was like, whatever.
I know.
I kept getting C's after that, and I didn't care anymore.
I don't think I got a C as a grade. I don't think I got anything lower than a B minus until I was in college. All of high school, I think I was B minus or above. Oh, except for maybe that physics class my senior year that I might have gotten a C in because I literally gave so little shits.
Start getting.
Honestly, taking that physics class might be the worst mistake of my life.
I mean, that's actually not a bad
Wow.
mistake. That's not a bad mistake at all, taking a class.
Dustin, you were in that physics class. You know that was
I-
fucking useless.
Yeah.
Still saying, that's a pretty banger, like, worst mistake. People have
Well,
worse.
I never wanted to take it. My fucking guidance counselor at the time was like, oh, you want to go into computer science? Well, then you should take a science class. That fucking makes no goddamn sense!
Okay, if I throw my laptop open out a window.
But I was, at the time, I was way too much of a people pleaser. So I was just like, okay then, I guess you know what you're talking about, so sure, I'll listen to you. Fucking never use like any of that physics again in my fucking college career. Or towards my computer science degree. Also,
that dude
not
really
that
just
it's
wanted to be anywhere but that class.
Also, not that I'm complaining. This is gonna sound like a bad complaint, and I can acknowledge that now, okay? But it is something that bothered me, okay? So, surprise, surprise, I was a good student, right? I was used to taking honors classes. That was the first time I took a CP class. And I think it was literally because it was the only physics class open.
Whoa, you took a class in what?
Yeah, shut up. Dude, actually, did you know what CP stood for? Wait.
Actually, wait a minute.
That's the problem.
Of classes, in terms of classes.
No, here's
College
the thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that until recently.
Oh, I like independently had this thought like 3 or 4 days ago, and I meant to ask. I meant to not on podcast. I just in general. I meant to ask you guys. Did anyone know what like the CP meant? Like when we took like CP1 classes or CP2
yeah, it's
classes?
college prep.
Then what's honors? Not for college.
Honors is an higher level class.
Yeah, but college isn't, but college is not part of the equation for that one.
Well, everything in high school is preparing you for college.
Yeah, everything in high school is preparing you for college.
Yeah,
But
I'm just
honors
saying-
means it's like higher up. 'Cause
yeah.
you're
I mean,
honor.
Your Honor, like the guy in court, or the woman in court, or the non-binary person. in
CP
court.
is like college prep is like, I'm gonna get you ready for college. Honors is like, yo, we're gonna get you ready for college, but like you're smart. And then AP is like, shit, you so smart. You're gonna take a college class now so that you don't have to take it later.
I just think it's weird that it goes.
Oh, is that
Hey,
what
this
AP
class-
did?
Yeah, AP is advanced placement.
I guess
So-
I never really thought that would mean like you didn't have to take that class in college.
Well, yeah. So the way it worked, Dustin, because I took like 5 AP classes, I think it was.
Mhm.
So basically, the way it works is near the end of the class, at the end, in like April or May, you have to take what's called the AP exam. Okay,
Yeah.
and it's a nationwide test, and it's specific to that class. And after the test, you're given a grade, and it's a number grade 1 through 5.
Yeah.
1 basically being you do not know what you're talking about, and 5 being damn, you fucking real good. And from there,
you fuck real good, man.
from there, each college individually can indicate, okay, if you got a 3 or higher on this AP exam, then you do not need to take this course. And usually it gets you out of like a gen ed course.
Right.
So like for example, trying to think of, like a good example for me. My senior year I took AP calculus.
Yep.
And on the AP exam, I believe that was the one I got a 4 out of 5 on.
Nice.
And my major, computer science, required that you take calculus. But my college, if you got a 4 or a 5 on the exam, then you were actually exempt from having to take that calculus class. So I never had to do
Oh.
calculus in college.
Dang.
That's the AP classes are the reason why my final semester I only had to take 3 classes.
Right. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It would have been 2 classes, but I had dropped that art class.
Yeah.
So that meant that I had to make up another class somewhere. So, but yeah, so I think I got out of the 5 AP classes I took, I think I got a total of 2 AP credit. Cause let me think here. AP calculus I got the credit for. AP biology I certainly did not. AP literature I don't believe I did. I only got a 2 on that one. AP US history was bullshit. I got a 4 on the AP US history exam, but the college I went to only accepted a 5.
Damn.
So I had to. I mean, it didn't matter. I love.
Oh, so you could have avoided that one.
So I could not avoid that one.
No, but you could have if you had if they accepted the 4, you
Um,
could have avoided that one that you got a D in.
Probably, yeah. Probably. It
Damn.
probably is that class, yeah. And then the final AP one I did was AP psychology, which is the only AP one where I got a perfect 5 out of 5 on the test.
Nice.
Which got me out of a gen ed class. So that was nice.
The id.
Yep, id, ego, super ego. Dude, I don't know what it was. The AP exams, especially the ones I took my senior year, however I thought I did on the exam, I usually did the opposite. I remember that senior year was when I did both AP psychology and AP calculus. Oh, no. I did AP literature and AP calculus. And I was convinced that I had done so well on that AP literature test and that I had bombed AP calculus. But it was the other way around. I did pretty well on calculus. I got a 4 out of 5 and then a 2 out of 5 on lit.
Remember, I wanted to
then
take AP stats my senior year.
What was that?
Remember, I wanted to take AP Stats my senior year.
Yeah?
Yeah, and my
What's
teacher
up
even
here?
said because like you need like a recommendation for what math class you would take if you want to take a fourth one in your senior year. And he said he would like recommend me for AP Stats. And then I talked to my guidance counselor saying I want to take AP Stats. Like, oh, your math teacher recommended this basic ass math class. I was like, what the hell? He said he'd recommend me for stats.
No, we got diced up.
Out of curiosity, did
diced
you
up.
ever go back and ask him?
I did not. I was
Because
too cowardly and didn't care that much.
my best guess is something along the lines of based
Oh.
on the number of people that had been recommended for AP stats, they couldn't give it to everyone. And so they had to cut people. And I don't know what your math grades were like, but it's possible that that's what happened.
Dude, he was like,
I mean,
oh,
they were
or-
good, but I was taking the CP2 algebra, so
Right. Or
Bro.
also, alternatively, it's also possible that your teacher just made a mistake.
dude, your
Maybe.
math teacher was in a teacher's lounge. Your math teacher was in a teacher's lounge. And it was like, yeah.
you never believe what I told this idiot.
He was like, yeah. So then I told him I'd recommend him for AP Stats. He believed it. Oh my
You should have seen the look on his face.
god.
I remember because I considered taking AP stats as well my senior year, but I was already taking 2 AP classes and I really didn't want to go crazy taking 3.
Fair.
So instead of doing AP stats, I took more fun classes like basic piano. So,
Oh, yo, basic piano went hard.
yeah, basic piano was good.
Any opportunity I had to have a class with Jones.
I remember I pissed him off because I would literally take basic piano, and instead of doing the lessons, I just self-taught myself Second Suite.
I did nothing in that class. Honestly,
Second Suite, Dustin, was a song that we had done in band our sophomore
band.
year.
Oh, okay.
dude,
And I just taught myself how to play part of it on piano.
Dude, how long until we? Yeah, it was our band director Jones. Dude, how long? Dude, I don't know. I don't want to know what high school would have been like without band of Jones. I would have hated it.
You just stopped
would've
freshman
hated-
year.
I would have hated high school so much if it wasn't for band.
Band made high school a lot more bearable.
It was great.
I don't know, we
That
can
was
ask Dustin, he wasn't in band.
Oh, it was terrible. Every day I was like, man, I wish I was in band.
Did
Every
you
first period when I was in some different class, I was like, dude, if I was in band right now.
back in 5th grade, Dustin, when we were given the opportunity to potentially learn an instrument, did
Mhm.
you at all consider taking one?
I did, yeah. I wanted to play saxophone.
Yeah?
I've heard,
Yeah, I kept.
What
I'm pretty
what was
sure we
the
didn't
issue,
have the
buddy?
money. Yeah,
That is really unfortunate.
yeah. funny
Especially
'cause-
because I know our 5th grade band director at the time still does it.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure there is money put aside to help people if they want to learn and can't
Oh,
afford an
damn.
instrument.
You said that both your siblings did band, right?
So that as you're gonna bring that up again. So
Yeah.
like
I
I said,
thought-
5th grade, I wanted to. If I were to do it, I wanted to play the saxophone. My brother, when he went to the same school, 5th grade came up. He also wanted to do it, but my parents told him to choose between band and football. He chose football. Apparently, he also wanted to play saxophone. I never even
Okay.
told him that. He's on his own also wanted to play saxophone.
Fair enough.
My sister was able to join the middle school band, and she played saxophone.
Oh my goodness.
Totally separate from us.
That's amazing.
Dustin, I hate to ruin this, but playing saxophone's like saying your favorite anime is Full Metal Alchemist.
Damn.
I mean, it's really good. So I don't see what the.
So, Dustin, here's a question. All
Mhm.
right, 2 questions, okay?
I'll answer both of them.
All right. Does your sister still play
What's your number?
saxophone?
She does not.
Okay. Does the saxophone still exist in the house?
I think so, because I'm pretty sure we just straight up bought it. So
Dustin,
Should
it's
be-
never too late to learn.
I can finally be in high school band.
Dude,
Let's go.
Matt pulls out his trombone, I got my trumpet,
Dude,
Dustin
we're starting
on
a ska band.
saxophone.
We're starting
Matt!
a ska
Pick it up,
band.
pick it up.
Matt, wait, Matt. This goes deeper, Matt. You ready?
Yeah.
So remember how we had the meeting of the sections?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but the person who represented the saxophone section we haven't talked to in a while,
I don't remember who that was, but continue.
CM.
Oh.
Yeah, so Dustin can be saxophone now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now we just need someone else for clarinet, and we're good to go.
Wait, was that something that we did? Was that one of the bits we were doing?
Yeah, that was just a bit we did like all 4
Oh,
years.
God.
It wasn't anything official.
I forgot about
What, you forgot that bit we did?
that. Yeah. We didn't even call
Wait,
them bits back then.
Wait, so what? Oh,
It
What
was
was it?
basic. It was basically we just had one person represent each section as like a fake leader.
Yeah, I mean, basically...
But every single time we would have like a meeting, someone was the designated survivor, and we just locked them in the band room closet during the whole meeting.
Yeah, like our friend group basically just so happened to be like one person from each section. So
Oh,
like
okay.
I was for trumpet, Matt was trombone, Georgia was flute,
Hell
Richard was percussion.
Even though I don't know if he was actually dealing with our bullshit at the time, I think he may have just.
No,
went
he
along with
was still sort of there, but you know, he was more he just kind of went along with it.
it. Yeah, it's like these idiots are doing something. I'm just gonna hang around.
But our clarinet and sax representatives are people we don't talk to anymore, so
Uh,
I get them. Oh god, dude, we ran so many. Do you remember the board? We took the whiteboard. We basically took over the whiteboard and just.
oh, I'm pretty
wrote
sure
things
it's
on
still
it.
like that.
I'm glad to know that future generations are still, keeping true.
Dustin, I don't
Uh,
know if you heard this, okay?
okay.
So know how back in band that they made a song about me?
Yes.
This school year, okay,
Okay.
is literally apparently the first year that no one knows it. Which
This
makes
year?
no sense. Which makes no sense. Because the last people who I went to high school with graduated high school in 2019.
That's insane. It lasted another.
It
4
lasted
years.
till 2022.
So there were just 3 years of people doing
There
the-
were people. There were people. No. They didn't know the words.
Oh,
They
okay.
just knew the melody.
yeah. So
But
basically,
it got to the point where there were people playing this song. I'm pretty sure just to kind of annoy Jones, who genuinely did not know why it was a thing.
yeah, I think if I can guess what it was just at some point under the like incoming freshmen heard like upperclassmen going da 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 da, and then Jones like making a face and them laughing. So they're like, "Oh, we should do that too." And it just kept going.
lasted. Wow, that's impressive.
That is genuinely impressive. I'm glad to have been a part of it.
All right, Matt,
Yeah, man.
I need you to be the voice of reason for me, okay?
Oh, me of all people? Okay, sure.
Oh, yeah.
What
I
a
need you to
bad
tell
choice.
me if this is funny and I should do it, or creepy and don't do it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what if I'm trying to think of how to phrase this without me coming across as the biggest creep, okay?
What if I go peek around a high school? Yeah, okay, continue.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm going. What if I was able to locate several current high school band students and I told them the story, taught them the notes, and then I tell them I don't want you to do anything until like March. Let Jones think he's done with it, and then pull it out of nowhere. Because that might be the moment where Jones finally gets my phone number and just calls me.
Finally, it's like, what are you teaching them? Well, Lily, you know, I've been teaching them. Yeah, actually, I just forgot to do it last year.
I will tell you right now, Matt, okay?
I've just been teaching, yeah.
If I get back into our hometown as a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
then that melody lives on.
Yeah.
Because anyone who I teach who is in
You and band?
band,
You and band? You and band? You and band?
I'm literally going to gather them all together, tell them the story, and pass on the torch.
Here's what you need to do.
And
You need to run
then-
for band president, have everyone think it's a meme, except for you.
Oh my god.
Then we gotta make a song about it. I think it's
Dude,
I
wait,
mean,
you know what'd be even worse though? Alright, here's something even worse. You ready?
we interfere with the election.
That's what I'm saying.
Election-
You ready? Wait, you ready for
election
this,
fraud.
Matt? Here's my idea, okay? Do you think I could get enough people to write in Mr. Stalker?
You finally become band president.
Jones is like, you need to knock it off because you just rigged the election. You were just voted as band president. I was like, I am happy to perform my duties and teach my job at the same time.
You have to go to football. You have to conduct the football games, bro. Do you really
Dude,
want to
that's
do that?
fine. It's after school. It's after work hours. I can do that.
Dude, but the football games are on Fridays. We're recording a podcast.
Yeah, but it's earlier on Fridays. It's not that 10:30 at night. I'd be home in time.
I love the idea that you start working in our school system, and then we all just like start memeing, and then Jones has to realize that he's not done with our shit.
Yeah.
we bring it back.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I thought I was done with them. I thought I was so done with them.
And we're just like, nah, you don't get away from us.
And no, Ben was sick, man.
Band's awesome.
Ben was great. That was the best thing.
Alright. So I think we kind of alluded to it a little bit earlier, but we need to talk about this formally, okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about Clyde.
Yeah.
Oh, that mother. Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
new best friend in the Discord.
Where did? Okay, so I'm pretty sure he's just like a Discord thing.
Yeah.
But
is it?
Yeah, it's just a Discord thing.
Because I was wondering who added him.
No, because that's.
No, Discord did.
But when I saw him, well, I saw him at one point. I didn't really question it. I didn't like question who he was. I just kind of saw, oh, that's weird. Because I saw that he had like the special like tag. Like if a bot has one that's like says bot. Like I'm pretty sure Craig has one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says bot next to it. Like he's tagged as a bot. This one said AI. So I'm like, okay, well he must be something special because you can't like fake that. And I was like, I just messaged him. I'm like, hey, who are you? And he was like, yeah, I've been here. I'm Craig. I'm not Craig. I'm Clyde. Oh, wait a minute, Craig and Clyde. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, did you not make that connection? Because I did.
This one's SFR.
SFR?
Stupid
Yeah.
fucking robot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's what Dustin named him, and I appreciate the name.
Because I was not a fan of him at first. The first.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. I have been assuming him this whole time, and I actually Oh wait, didn't we already ask him its pronouns?
Yeah.
He didn't say anything.
It said it's cool with anything.
All right, cool.
I know I saw a wall of messages, and I didn't read all of them, but I've read several of them. But my favorite one of all that I'm going to point out is, I think it was you, Matt, who said, what's your opinion on Rob the Gamer 115? And without skipping a beat, he was like, oh, it seems like a pretty chill streamer. I'm like, yes.
I think, yeah, if you probably Googled your name, it was like, oh, hey, Twitch.
Well, yeah, because there's also it was after I asked, do you know about anything about anyone in this Discord server? I was like, no, I don't know anything about any of you. And then it said it knew you were a streamer. I was like, hey, wait a second.
Yeah, he switches.
Yeah. Did you know Georgia is apparently like an Austrian composer or something?
Apparently, yeah.
The more you know.
You didn't go into the AI thread, right?
I did very briefly, but I didn't like read it fully.
Oh, okay. Because that's where all the action was happening.
Yeah.
That's when we just go nuts.
We also
Oh,
noticed.
also, the bot pulled me into a thread of just me and him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it does that.
that.
Anytime you respond to him, he then makes a thread about whatever you just responded to.
Yeah.
So what was the name of the thread that you guys were in? Because I was in a thread that was just called gaming.
We were in a thread that the name got changed to AI thread.
Yeah, I changed it to AI thread because I figured, okay, we can't just be doing this in general. Let's just have a specific place for this. I forget what it was originally about.
Although there is something weird about that though.
Yeah.
That he had a completely different personality in the thread versus in
general. Yeah, he turned lame.
Did he?
Yeah,
he got like all like soft and stuff.
At one point, George told the bot to kill itself, and it's responded with "No, you."
I did notice that.
But then when it got into the into general, it was like hello. It was very much like hello, fellow kidsing us all the time.
Yeah, and it was like always trying to be like so kind and formal and stuff.
Yeah, he asked him, what were your thoughts on the Speaker of the House debacle? He said, complete chaos, man. Republicans got to get their act together. And he said, kill yourself. He said, no, you.
Did you see me asking about Israel and Palestine?
Oh, boy, did I.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought it answered it pretty well. It said, it's a complex issue and I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, but then we asked him what he thought about collective punishment. And he was like, no, that's not chill. So I'm like, oh, okay. We all responded to him. Like, interesting.
Dude, wait, Matt. I want to give him the trolley problem.
Probably gonna...
You know what Stanley's been giving him?
What?
He's been asking him to make him lesson plans on various
I did
things.
notice that. Dude, I saw that. I was like, my mouth dropped. I was like, holy shit.
I couldn't believe it. It's like, okay, yeah, here's a lesson plan. I was like, wait, really? And it did.
I was like, holy shit. I looked through it. I was like, this is a decent lesson plan. Matt, I humbly am asking that you put a room for me, the bot, and Stanley so that we can get our lesson plans done.
I mean, I was in voice with Georgia and Stanley, and he kept laughing about how long it would take him to make the lesson plans. He was trying to break him. He was trying to ask him for something that would like break the bot. So he kept asking for various lesson plans.
Well, I was doing good though.
I'm like, damn, it's like, all right, man. Welcome to the club. Yeah, he was at least in general, he was kind of based. Not gonna lie.
Then he kind of like lost his teeth in the thread.
But then you ask him like opinionated question. He's like, you know what, man, I really don't know. He kept both sidesing everything.
Yeah, or like when you would ask him his favorite anime, he would go on like a whole spiel about like, the certain anime that he liked and all the vague, boring reasons you would like it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was it? I gotta see if I can find it. But he gave the most like default me, not like me as a person, but like the default me on the Nintendo Wii. Like just bog standard response to what anime he liked, and it bugged me so much.
One of my favorite little bits that happened when talking to him. He keeps calling. He'll call you by like your Discord name, but not by the nickname that's in whatever Discord server you're in. Like he'll call you by like your username.
Uh-huh.
So he kept calling me Dusty. So at one point I asked him, "Can you call me like by my server name instead?" He says, "Of course." Yeah, mine is
80s anime SpongeBob.
80s anime SpongeBob, yeah. So I guess say, "Can you call me by Discord nickname instead of Dusty?" He says, "Of course." Matt says, "Say his name," which he then says, "Stupid fucking robot," which I say, "No, that's your name." He goes, "My bad, bro," and I go, say my name. He says, rated M for Matt. I say, no, that's Matt's name. He says, oops. And I say my name. And he says, Dusty.
Nice.
I thought it was so perfect. That's how that conversation went.
Yeah. Fun little thing.
Yeah.
1 sec, I'm trying to find his anime.
Well, you
Yeah.
look for.
Okay, I got it now.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
it.
Fanning asked him what his favorite anime one is, and his list for his favorite anime are Cowboy Bebop, Evangelion, Attack on Titan, One Punch Man, and Full Metal Alchemist. It's like, okay, you looked at the top rated anime on my anime list and just read it off. Like, there's no deep cuts, nothing interesting, just the most bog standard anime opinions. And I'm like, come on, dude. You got the whole internet. Come up with something more interesting.
To be fair, there's some questionable animes that it would be really bad if they just randomly pulled.
Oh, what if he like did like the what's the dog one called, Dustin?
Inukai-san's dog.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, dog one,
Oh, I love Food Wars.
Food Wars, grew up on High School DxD. Really High School DxD had a lot on my formative years. So really got to shout out to that one. Red Metamorphosis, that was sick. Like it could have, yeah, I guess it could have gone bad.
Yeah. I asked him if he learned anything about us after talking with us all day. He's like, nah, I can't learn yet. I just treat
Well-
every sentence like a new thing.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's probably why it just kept calling you Dusty.
Yeah, I know. But I really hope it does get to the point where I can learn from conversations.
I don't think I
I
wanted to
desperately-
learn about me.
I wanted to get to the point where, like, when Fanning says, oh, sorry, guys, I have raid night, even the bot goes, oh, typical Fanning.
You wanted to get to the point where it would recognize me in a different Discord server. And I don't think I want that to happen.
Yeah, I just want I guess. I don't know. I want to participate by itself in our Discord.
Yeah.
I want when Matt says D&D tonight at 8, it'll say, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
That's what I want out of this bot.
I wanted to
I mean, if that's all you want, you could probably program a bot that did that.
I wanted to pick up on our bits.
Yeah. Like if someone has to cancel for D&D or some sort of plans, we make the bot goes boonga.
Yeah. I wanted to learn how to post the picture of Fanning from high school.
I could
in random
try to
time.
see if I can make a bot like that. That'd be a lot of work though.
Oh,
I don't
make
know
us
how
a
to
friend
do
bot?
Discord bots.
Yeah,
Here's the thing about a Discord bot like that though, is like you need a computer to run it 24/7.
Rob's gonna make a bot for the Discord, and it's gonna be weirdly nice to him all the time. We're gonna be like, "Hey, wait a minute, that's not how we do things here."
That's why I don't do Discord bots, because you'd have to run them 24/7, so. And I don't have a dedicated computer to do stuff like that.
If you did, would you like be more interested in that? Or is it
Yes.
still kind of a oh okay.
As a pet prod, just a small little fun thing.
Right, yeah. of
No,
course.
I'm not making nothing as sophisticated as that.
Yeah.
But could I make a bot that would read messages in D&D channel, and if it read a message and it had the word cancel and D&D in it, that it would react? Yeah, I could do that.
Can you make me a bot that will post D&D tonight at 8:00 every single Monday at like
Oh, that would be so easy to do, yeah.
yeah, because I need that
Well, you'd want on Sundays now, so.
on Sundays. You're right.
Yeah,
When is
that'd be
Georgia
easy.
going to Rwanda?
I don't know,
2 weeks from now?
apparently this
Pretty
2
sure.
weeks ago, according to me.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks from now?
No, I said 2 weeks ago, according to me.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
but Matt said 2 weeks from now.
No, because at one point that question was asked, and Rob said, "I'm pretty sure he's leaving in like 2 weeks," and then Georgia
Oh.
was like, "What?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't even have my shots yet."
so you don't know when he's actually leaving yet.
I believe it's like mid-November.
Okay. Because I was thinking, I was getting ready to tell Matt, I was like, hey, just to let you know ahead of time. That Sunday after Thanksgiving, there's a good chance I won't be able to do D&T that night. And I was like, wait, is Georgia even going to be here then?
Wait, you mean the Sunday after Black Friday? You might be busy,
Yeah, surprisingly enough.
Dustin.
Oh, Dustin, I don't like.
I don't
this.
think you're ready for Cyber Monday.
Dude, that whole week is going to be hell.
Dustin, I don't like this. I don't like that I gotta start thinking about online shopping trends and whether or not you'll be available for D&D.
Sorry, man.
I don't like this. I don't like that that's now something I have to factor into my life.
Just finish the campaign before November.
Before November. November's in 3 days.
Well,
Good point.
well,
Mid-November, right? Before Thanksgiving. Finish before Thanksgiving.
well, according to some of y'all, I'm finishing the campaign next week, so
Are
Yeah,
you?
you can have much of a choice. Georgia's giving you a different country soon.
I was talking about how you guys are in combat right now. And it's,
Oh, and how
Well,
we're all
We're all
it's
gonna
looking-
die, apparently.
it's looking pretty dire.
Nah. Ultimate
fine.
tie coming up.
I think
Yeah,
I think people are underselling how much damage we did to him. I think we're fine, even though we're all in death saves.
You are.
Yeah, I
you
think
are-
with
I think
me
we're doing fine.
going, I think with me going ultimate tie, I think it's possible that I take him out in 1 to 2 turns.
The fact that you're
Ultimate-
going tied to the fact that we have 2 more if needed.
Yeah, like we have options.
ultimate tie not being just like probably explain what the ultimate is.
Yeah,
And it's not just you going psycho mode. It's like I got dude my character. Oh, so my D&D character ultimate tie. Yeah. So no. In short, this started campaign 2. I didn't do
Yeah.
campaign 1.
Yeah, I know campaign 1.
I like it a lot. I think it's cool.
I think it's good too.
Basically, their character character sheets, like level 1 through 20, at around level 10 or so, I think is when I give it to them. They have a version of their character that is 5 levels higher. So if they're level 10, they have a character version of their character that's level 15. And at any moment they can like proc it and turn into that character, basically giving them an anime moment. Like the equivalent of like the main character has a flashback and they suddenly get more powerful, or like Ash turns his hat around and suddenly has 100% catch rate or something like that. And it's not often, and yeah, they get it once, and once they use it, it's done. So it's not something you kind of just use on a whim. Typically during pretty important combats is when it gets they get used.
Yeah, that's what we try to save it for.
I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I kind of save it also partially for when it makes sense story reasons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's also a fair. Well, it's also kind of just happens. I guess in your instance, it's kind of working for both. And
Oh,
right
it's
now.
very much working for both for me.
Yeah, it worked for me
Which
when
is
I
very
used mine in this
convenient.
campaign.
The only
Mhm.
reason I didn't do it without trying to get into our current campaign too much, the only reason I didn't do it the first run around with the combat is because I'm partially convinced that there's another combat inside the house.
You think this is a multi?
Kai is thinking that there is also someone inside the house.
Christ, I
Yeah,
hope
like-
not.
Yeah, like there's a like it's a boss.
Like
fight.
the genie is out of the box. Like my old god's somehow been freed or something.
Yeah,
And
It's
that
like-
he's
it's
just
like-
been gaining health in my house or something.
it's like when you're like, oh shit, why is there a second health bar popping? out?
Exactly. So
Mhm.
because of that, I've been trying to save it.
I'm praying
die.
that doesn't happen.
Well, at this point,
I'm on like one
Dustin,
lung right now.
well, at this point, I'm praying that if it does happen, Matt allows me to just carry over.
Can we have a long rest before we go into the house?
We can potentially do a short rest.
Thank God
The
I
ma-
saved my healing dice.
the main
First
the
reference.
main
But it's
the big-
okay, because Matt's gonna let us level up as soon as we finish this fight.
the big villain is like damn, where are they? I'm pretty sure they're out there. Y'all are just knocked out.
Oh,
They
geez,
fucking glance out the window and I'm just asleep.
And he's like, oh, guys, like the combat in here is like, no, give me 5 more minutes. I gotta get my spell slots back.
I made calm my dump stat. I'm not doing well. I need to sleep.
You ever gonna do that again?
Probably not. I don't think I'm gonna make a character whose whole thing is that his body is absolutely destroyed. Because even though it makes sense for his character, it like never really came up. So I was like, kind of screwed myself there.
Yeah, making Con a dump stat can be hard.
Just
Because I did a similar thing with my first character, with Frogar.
make your dump set intelligence like everyone else does, man.
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking
It
about...
made sense story-wise.
I've talked about what I want to do with my next campaign character. And I think I'm going to make my 2 dump stats mostly be strength and charisma.
That's fair.
I want to talk about a couple things before we end the podcast, because I know we're probably wrapping up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lightning round.
All right, lightning round. So you know that speedrunning event that happens twice a year?
GDQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, GDQ.
Oh shit. That's
So they released the schedule for the next GDQ. There's a dog speedrunning a game.
right. What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is sick. Wait a minute. Actually, though, I've never been interested in speedrunning until this one moment. Tell me about the dog.
So from my understanding, the way it works
I mean,
is the trainer has trained the dog to press certain buttons when given commands. And so the trainer tells them what buttons to press, and then the dog presses them, and then they beat the game.
oh, that's sick.
So
All right. Okay.
Ru-
Spot. This is a BLJ. BLJ spot. BLJ.
No.
Practice this.
it's I don't know, I don't remember what the name of the game is. It's not a game you likely have heard of. But the owner himself is like a speedrunner of the game, so he's very knowledgeable in it. So he was like, fuck it, let's just train my dog. He was like, I always knew my dog was smarter than most, so fuck it, let's go.
Does the dog get the same category on speedrun.com, or does he get like his own?
So I remember looking into it. And I believe they ended up making a category for it, but this is where it gets fucked up. You ready?
Yeah.
The dog's name is not on the submission. It's only the trainer's name.
Oh, that's fucked up. No, he
Similarly, on the schedule, it doesn't actually say the name of the dog. It just says the name of the owner.
wait, that's insane.
Yeah,
should-
that is...
Why aren't
Some
they
people have
marketing
called that out.
Why aren't they you think that they would want to market that? Be like, yeah, this like, oh, all right, yeah, Dog the Gamer 115.
I mean, the
parentheses,
category is
a
dog percent. The category is like dog percent. Like,
Dog percent.
it's very clear, like, oh no, my dog is playing this.
Dude, Dog the Gamer 115.
I don't think I'm training a dog to speedrun anything. Too much work.
Train.
Alright. Other thing, I want a lightning round, okay?
Yep.
So, you ready for the shittiest Wednesday morning of my life?
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely felt sad when I read this.
Yeah. So, you know how they say
Aw.
bad things come in threes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, by the time I made it to work, 3 bad things had happened, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so, wake up. This is the order of events
Right.
for
That's
that
the
morning, okay?
That's the first. He woke up. That's the first.
Woke
bad
up,
thing.
bad thing number 1.
Same.
No, so woke up, for
Correct.
whatever reason, wanted to have a bagel for breakfast.
Drank.
I put it in the toaster, went to do stuff in the bathroom, came
Drank.
out, and saw that the bagel was not popped down in the toaster. For some reason, decided that meant that I didn't push it down far enough, so I pushed it down. Instead, just burnt my bagel to a crisp because I cooked it twice.
Oh no.
Didn't have time to make another one, so bagel gone. So that's bad thing number one, okay?
Did you eat the crispy bagel?
No, I threw it out.
Gross. All right. Fair enough.
Bad thing number two, I was pissed off about the bagel, left my house halfway to work, realized I forgot my lunch.
Oh no.
Bad thing number two. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Fine, whatever. I'll get to Dunkin' Donuts. I will order myself on the app, breakfast and lunch. Everything will be fine, okay?
Mhm.
My card was declined because apparently I'd overdrafted my account. I had overcharged my
no.
account.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yep. So I then had to deal with banking issues. Apparently, I had just written a check out to my dad for a little over $1,000. For reasons. But I didn't realize how little I had gotten in my checking account. So it ended up being okay. I basically just had to move money from my savings to my checking or whatever. I was given like a $30-something fee. But other than that, I think it's taken care of. But yeah, that did not put me in the best of moods that morning.
Did you eat anything that day?
So I still went to Dunk's. I basically got 2 muffins, so I had one in the morning and one for lunch. So not as much of a breakfast and lunch as I would have liked, but it was something. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and in case you're wondering, last thing on the lightning round. So about 7 hours ago now, I put Paperclip in the topics channel, and I genuinely have no memory of why.
Put a
So,
pin in it.
Yeah, so we might have to put a pin in that, because I've been trying to think for the last hour why the fuck I wrote Paperclip.
It's
The
been
only thing
7
I can
hours.
think of,
Guys, in this-
think of is that I learned this past week that like half of my 7th graders do not know how to use a fucking paperclip. Alright, so paperclip, I'm not, the best artist. Roughly looks like that, right?
Yeah, little loop in a big
Yeah.
loop. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do this. So typically what you would do, right?
Use a different color for the paper.
Well, hang on, just let me show you the easiest way. So what you would normally do with a paperclip, right?
Yeah.
Is this alright? I don't like how I did that. This part in red would be on like one side of the pages, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then this side in green would be on the other side. Okay?
Yeah.
I agree.
Now what they were doing was that part of the red was on one side. And then all of this was on the other.
What?